What's up, fam? It's your boy, Heaven Hollywood, of course, and we're back on the IE Network. This is the Heaven Hollywood Report, and let's get to it. Shout out to my sponsor, BehindTheIndustry.blog. Make sure you check them out on all mobile devices on the World Wide Web. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss one video. Let's go, and let's start this thing off with Iman Shumpert and Amber Rose. They were spotted out in Miami. Now, Iman Shumpert, as we know, is the husband. I don't know whether is him and Tiana still married or had that divorce gone through. But there was always talks about, Iman infidelity during the marriage. There was also talks about Tiana with infidelity, but he's seen here with Amber Rose. So is this the new couple? Is Iman Shumpert and Amber Rose the new couple? And is that an upgrade? You tell me. You tell me whether that's an upgrade from Teyana Taylor, going from Teyana Taylor to Amber Rose. Y'all let me know down below in the comments. So far, there's been no response back from Iman or Amber. Now, Teyana's friend, she did not take too kindly to this. All right, so she has a friend that responded back on Instagram. Now, Tiana's friend Deja Nicole said, "This is so funny to me because when we were on the boat on New Year's Eve, you and your friends villainized me for peeping the sneaky S that was going on while Tiana and her kid was on the same boat. And I was right. This proves my point. Then you want to be crying a river on that girl's phone the next day." She added, "My friend has been nothing but graceful this whole time, but you played a effing game. Tiana, I'm sorry that I got this deep, but I'm tired of taking the high road. You've done everything in your power to save this man and his image." Nicole then directly addressed Amber Rose. She said, "At Amber Rose, I wish you would deny it for these blogs because I recorded the whole conversation and y'all making excuses about him being single, but he was good and married when this S started. Corny ASF." All right, so despite Nicole's heated rant, Shumpert and Rose are nothing more than friends, according to TMZ, of course. So let me know down in the comments if you believe it. Sounds as though like this is something that they were on a boat, flirting or what have you, and then Tiana's friend called it out, and they must have said things like, "Oh, they were just friends, yada yada yada." So let me know down in the comments what you think. You think you think Amber Rose is just friends with Iman Shumpert, or you think it's more than that going on? Let me know down in the comments. Moving on, and we have to talk about what's going on in this Diddy situation. Does the Diddy situation have these celebrities shook? Are these celebrities running scared now that Diddy is locked up and they're afraid of what's going to get exposed? The reason why we ask that is that Usher, Pink, Megan Fox, they have all restarted their Twitter. They've all deleted posts from years and years ago. Usher, I believe, deleted 7,000 tweets. I believe Pink deleted 4,000 tweets. And I think Megan Fox deleted her Instagram, because I'm not sure if she has a Twitter. She deleted her Instagram completely. What is going on? Right? Now, Usher did come back and say, "Oh, my Twitter got hacked and y'all ran with that story, LOL." Again, I always find it funny when these celebrities say their Twitter was hacked, because I never really believe that these people's Twitter was hacked. Especially now, I can see when Twitter first started, but is it more to it? Do you think that Usher, Usher's name has come up a lot, since the same situation with Diddy? They have old footage of Usher talking about how he saw a lot of things at the age of 13 when he was at camp Puff or whatever it's called. So, do you think it's just a coincidence that these stars are deleting their Twitter, or do you think it has something to do with them being afraid or shook? Do they are they just tired of seeing their stuff coming up on Twitter? I mean, it's not going to matter if they delete it because everything on Twitter never disappears. But do you think that these celebrities deleting their accounts have anything to do with Diddy? Let me know down in the comments. Moving on, and let's talk about Ray J. Speaking of Diddy, Ray J was on with Chris Cuomo and he addressed the situation that's going on with Diddy. And Ray J had this to say to Chris Cuomo. He basically was saying that, he's never seen stuff like that at Diddy's house or at Diddy's parties. He said, we've never seen the stuff that's being said and the stuff that people are finding out. Like, I've never been in rooms that people are talking about, and I never knew they existed. Ray J said he admired and respected Diddy back in the day and while he was trying to make it in the industry. While Ray J admits Diddy's situation is unfortunate, he says the next generation of entertainers should learn from the Bad Boy Records CEO's mistakes and show more integrity and transparency. All right, so he also said he thinks he speaks for a lot of people in the industry where they saying he doesn't, they didn't see that. They've never witnessed that, and they've never experienced that. So that is what Ray J had to say. Do y'all believe Ray J? Ray J said he's never seen any crimes take place at Diddy's party, and he said that he did not know, he's never been in those rooms. He had said he did not know the rooms existed, but he definitely said he has never seen any of that criminal activity while attending Diddy's party. And he's never seen Diddy's dark side. Y'all let me know down in the comments whether y'all believe Ray J or not. And we're going to close this out with Nicki Minaj and her continuing rant and barrage of attacks, verbal attacks on Jay-Z and Roc Nation and anybody who defends Jay-Z. Now, Nicki Minaj, as we know, Stephen A. Smith spoke out last week, said he did not like the way Nicki attacked Jay-Z about Lil Wayne not being the performer at the Super Bowl. Nicki Minaj, released a barrage of insults at Stephen A. Smith. She continued doing it today because Steve Stoute, a longtime friend of Jay-Z and the CEO of, the Masters, United Masters, I believe it's called. Steve Stoute is like the founder of United Masters. And he was speaking on the Pivot, I believe it was the Pivot podcast. And they asked him some things. He spoke on how people received Jay-Z, how he felt as though Jay-Z got an unfair shake. And then he spoke about Nicki Minaj and her claim, that she did not get paid from Tidal. So let's just take a listen to what Steve Stoute had to say, and then we'll come back and unpack it.
But the way Lil Wayne handled it, he's talked about it. He says, man, I was hurt. He admitted it. That's the natural feeling. But then people coming off the top buckle, just starting to say shit like Jay's a bad person and he has distaste for this person and that person. And, the comments that were being said and that Nicki spearheaded I just think it was wrong and way out of line. And I was surprised that she would be that personal with him, given all the doors and opportunities that he's given us all, and specifically her. But the Wayne angle, we've covered a lot of topics. the Super Bowl thing, I want to get back to that for a second, man. I'm not here to defend anybody. I really don't like when people who open up doors as black people get shitted on publicly like that. I just
totally
don't like
agree.
it. I think in that case, what Nicki did was wrong. To bring up Tidal, his streaming company, that he gave you equity in, that you didn't sign the fucking paperwork, and that's the reason why you left millions of dollars on the table. That man didn't do nothing to you. To be talking about somebody who's putting, whether it be Kendrick or Wayne or Drake or Usher, he's putting them on the biggest stage. That's what we should be applauding. That's growth. But the crabs in the barrel thing, oh, not him, fuck him, da 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 da. We can't do that. That's black on black crime. I don't like that. And maybe that's what it is. I think Nicki's great. I'm great artist. Very successful career. Don't do that. Just like, let's not do that in private. This social media thing where you start shooting at people like that, like, and not like a jab. I'm talking about like, fuck him and this and that's a little too much. I just think that's a little too much.
So that's what Steve Stoute had to say on the Pivot podcast. And of course, Nicki Minaj, she was going to respond back. She responded back with vigor. She basically said that she was told, she was given a phone call by, she said he had Deseret, but she's speaking about Desiree Perez. And she's saying that she was told that the deal went down, Tidal didn't make any money. Now, Jay-Z bought Tidal for $57 million and he sold it for almost $300 million. So I don't know how he didn't make any money. But she said that she was offered $1 million, pretty much, as she said, hush money. She was saying, and I declined it. So she's saying that they offered her $1 million, out of the money. Of course, there was headlines saying that all of the artists received $8.9 million. Nicki referred to that on a Shade Room post, and she said she didn't receive that. They were just, Rock Nation has control over the Shade Room, which I thought Nicki had control over them, but she's saying that Rock Nation has control over the Shade Room, and they're reporting her as getting that money, but she never received that money. So y'all let me know down below. I mean, she went in on Steve Stoute. She went in on Stephen A. Smith. She's basically saying that she believes that Jay-Z is telling these people to come at her and go at her. So y'all let me know down in the comments what you think. Do you think Nicki Minaj was wrong in her approach at Jay-Z? That's something that should have been handled in private. I'm going to give you my take on it. You guys can leave your comments down below, but I'm going to give you my take on it. I 100% agree with Steve Stoute. I believe if Nicki Minaj is owed money, then by all means, I think you should get your lawyer. You got Judd, right? Isn't he like one of the best lawyers in the world? Why not bring this thing got sold 4 years ago, or 3 or 4 years ago. Why not get your lawyer, Judd Bernstein, and send him over to Rock Nation and say, where's my client's money? She signed a contract. You see here on YouTube, there's videos on YouTube signing the title deal. So she obviously signed the deal. And everyone else got their money. Madonna, she was online talking about how she got thanking Jay-Z. She got her money. Rihanna got hers. We know Beyonce got hers. So why didn't Nicki Minaj get hers? I would give my lawyer, send him over to Rock Nation and say, where's my client's money? Don't wait 4 years later till somebody makes a comment and then you respond and then you want to go at them on social media. What's that gonna do? How's that gonna get your money back? How's it gonna get your money back? It just seems to me that Nicki just wants to see everybody, show everybody that she's going off at somebody again, going off on, she's not mentioning Jay-Z's name, but we know who she's talking about. But that's not going to get your money back. If they owe you money, by all means, you should get your money. If they truly owe you money, you should get your money. But going to social media and having a back and forth and insulting them on social media, that's not going to get your money back. So y'all that's my take on it. Y'all let me know what y'all think. It's your boy Heaven Hollywood for the IE Network. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share this video with your friends.